yourselves and which instruments you play to browse readers, please?
Yeah, I'm Chris, and I play the guitar and the organ.
I'm Cooper, and I play the drums.
I'm Alex, and I play the guitar.
I'm Chris, I play the bass.
My name's Dave, and I play the fool. I sing.
How long have you been on the go for now, guys?
About 18 months. I think we started at the beginning of 2013. So I think our first gig was March 2013. So 18 months.
And obviously you've just got back from Leeds and Reading, getting rave reviews from the likes of BBC Introducing and NME. You just had a really nice write-up from Drowning Sound. I know a few of you, it's Chris and Cooper, you're in other bands as well. How do you kind of fit it all in? Can Mother keep going and doing what they're doing?
I think so, yeah. Like for me, I don't do anything else apart from play music anyway, so I've got all the free time in the world.
I'm just invincible. I managed to create a 25th and a 26th hour in the day to manage to fit everything in. And
Yeah, we all pretty much work full-time jobs as well. So
It's about balancing out between the two bands, really. I personally like to think.
Well, it was a bit of a crazy weekend for you, wasn't it? I think it started at the Garage in London, and then it was Leeds, then Galtrees, then Reading. You've got Freedom Festival coming up. You're supporting Smiler tonight for the new single Lies. So there's a real lot going on for you guys at the moment.
yeah,
Definitely busy out there.
yeah, it's the way we want to do. We love playing gigs.
I've been waiting for the Dole to come through personally, so I didn't manage to afford a ticket for Leeds already.
You haven't paid to get in tonight, have you?
No. So can you?
Are you getting paid for this? Because we don't want this to be on camera. If this is work that you're not admitting that you do, you know.
Just a free water from behind the bar.
Okay,
I know it's a bit cliche to kind of ask you about your experience at Leeds and Reading, because that must be what you've been asked by every other interviewer. But can you just kind of recount what that experience was like, because it must have been pretty phenomenal. I mean, how did it all come about? How did you get the slot?
Well, we just got an email from BBC Introducing it was only about 6 weeks ago that we found out. The last conversation we'd had with someone at the BBC was that they probably weren't even doing that stage, so it came as a real surprise. Yeah.
Yeah, normally it's like a competition that they have like every year, but I heard that they stopped doing it, so I was real surprised to find out that they were
Just
still
pictures
doing
on our
it.
Katie
quality.
Noonan and Martha just put us forward for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Katie Noonan and Martha Introducing, they've really helped us out.
Yeah.
Really helped us out along with Alan Raw. And Zane Law picked us up on Radio 1. And then Phil Taggart came to a gig down in London, so it just like snowballed and we got a bit of momentum behind us. And everyone we needed to help us seemed to come begging to us really, rather than just trying too hard to push ourselves.
Yeah, but definitely BBC Introducing
Yeah,
really helpful all the way, and all the way throughout Leeds and Reading as well has been really helpful. So,
Well, yeah, I saw
a lot
those.
of thanks.
I saw those performances early on that you did on BBC Introducing. That must have obviously been kind of the start of your relationship with those guys.
Yeah.
And what's going on with your finger, Alex?
It's just a little bit poorly.
Yeah, he's pulled it out.
Nothing to
He's pulled it
report,
out for the
really.
first time, and now it's
Yeah.
now can't quite keep up with it.
He's
with the
funny.
pace. You know.
This guy's funny.
You know, as the experience went for Leeds and Reading, I don't think it's been
It was just a good time. So
Yeah.
it's not like
everything that happened and the way we performed, we knew exactly what we was going to deliver, and we knew that the show we put on was strong, so it couldn't fail really.
I think strong's an understatement. I
Yeah.
saw Total War and you fucking smashed it,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. It was absolutely insane.
Massive.
It's weird 'cause I can't really remember playing Reading. I remember Leeds, I remember the Garage, and then we played Belfast, and then we'd been like on the road for like 4 days, and I felt we'd become so used to it, and uptight. It's all just a weird blur.
Yeah,
and I
definitely.
look back at the footage. and I'm
Reading
like, oh, yeah,
probably was the
that.
easiest one. I think
Yeah.
when we turned up at Leeds Festival, we were all really nervous. I'm not afraid to say we were really nervous. We kind of drove up to the site. We saw all the massive stages,
Didn't
the
know what
tents,
to expect.
hundreds of thousands of people. We're like, fucking hell, this is. It all became very real very quickly.
It's a bit like me today.
Yeah. Oh gosh, well, don't be intimidated by us. I thought you were like Jeremy Paxman, like sat there in the armchair.
I'll try not to.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't ask me the
I think
same
you've got a
question
real good
15
interviewing
times.
voice, to be fair.
Thank you.
But-
mannerisms are quite good as well. You deliver it quite well.
One thing I liked about the Drowning Sound review is they kind of really emphasised on the fact that the live setting is your setting, and I like the fact that you haven't been signed yet, and I like the fact that you're raw, and I like the fact that you just go sick and do your thing, you know.
We don't give a shit, do we?
You don't give a shit. I like it, man. I really do.
But that's all right to a point, but you can't stay like that forever. You know, you could ask any punk band. You know, look at the Ramones, look at the Clash.
It's gotta get professional.
You can stay like that for about a year, but then you've got to drive it on forward as well. And I think, but you can drive it on forward without losing the honesty. We always say we like being a real band. You know, we are a real band, and we'll always talk to our fans. We'll always talk to interviewers. We're not snooty. We're not pretentious, but you've got to kind of keep driving it forward anyway, both musically and everything else.
Yeah, you are.
Stylistically.
I think I'm just trying to make my point here. If you look at the Arctic Monkeys, for example, like how raw and how like tenacious and aggressive they were when like they produced like I bet like You Look Good on the Dance Floor and the video and everything was just raw and it was happening. And you look at him now and he's covered in Brill cream and he's wearing grandad trousers and leather shirts, and it's like the music still packs a punch, but the success has really changed them. So one thing I'd hope as a fan is that if you do get signed and if you do make it big time and if you do absolutely smash it, which I really hope and I really have the confidence that you will, is that you will kind of stay true to yourself as a band and what you're about.
Yeah.
We want to be like the
I think
Crips.
it's hard to
They've
keep
done it the right
integrity to
way.
yourself when you've got a few million in your bank.
Yeah.
Do you know? Well, like at the minute, our big darling Marie's getting food on our tables all at the same time as being in a band, and making
Buying
all
guitar
that.
strings and
buying
putting
guitar
diesel in the van.
Yeah, you know, our problem's not like which jet we're taking
Portland.
to the next gig.
Yeah.
But I think we're on the right tracks, aren't we?
Yeah.
You know? And we love music and that shows and that.
But I don't think, I think musically our sound will definitely change and develop. I don't, I don't think there's anything beyond this band. I think if we continue like the way we are, there's no reason why, we won't be making records with, I don't know, orchestras. I could quite easily see this band making a fucking electro record, like Primal Scream did, things like that. We've got it all up here, so that's. It's all just, we just need the facility, we just need the ability to kind of facilitate that. That's all, we've got it all in our heads.
So we'll have to leave it there, guys, because obviously the show started. Good luck with supporting Smiler on the new single launch tonight. Thank you for your time. I fucking love you.
Alright, thank you. See you on the dark side.
Look how big man his cock is. Massive beast.
One week, that's quickly what it is. What the minute, well, we're dropping there 1 week. What I can do then, everything else been already.
Frosty.
Way moved up.
I left the fucking organist and organism out of it. I was going to say that, and I was going to say, how do you know?